Now in this question, we have two functions, and the first part we have to find the value of f g of 7. To that, the first step is finding f of g. So f of g is basically 4, and in place of x, we'll put the function g, which is 4 into 4 upon x plus 1 minus 2. Now putting up 7 in place of x, we have 7 plus 1, 8 minus 2. So this is 16 upon 8, which is 2 minus 2. So fg of 7 would become 0. In the next part, we have to find the values of f inverse of x for is equals to g inverse of x. Now to do that, the first thing we need to do is find the inverse of f and the inverse of g. Now the step to find inverse is, first of all, we can write the function f, which is 4x minus 2. We can replace the f of x with a y, and as we are finding the inverse, so we'll switch the values, the y value with x and the x value with y, and finally by making y our subject, we'll get the inverse of the function. So f inverse is x minus 2 upon 4. So we can write it as f inverse of x is equals to x minus 2 upon 4. For g inverse of x, we'll follow the same steps. So g inverse of x is 4 upon x plus 1. So writing y in place of g of x is the first step, and then interchanging the values of x and y, we get x is equals to 4 upon y plus 1. Cross multiplying, we have xy plus x is equals to 4. So xy is equals to 4 minus x, and y is 4 minus x upon x. So finally, we can write g inverse of x is equals to 4 minus x upon x. Now, we have to equate this as it says the values of x for which f inverse is equals to g inverse. So we write x minus 2 upon 4 is equals to 4 minus x upon x. Cross multiplying, we have x square minus 2x is equals to 16 minus 4x. Bringing the right hand side, on the left hand side, we have x square minus 2x plus 4x minus 16 is equals to 0. This will become x square plus 2x minus 16 is equals to 0. Okay, so this was not a minus 2, this was a plus 2 over here. So changing this plus 2 would make this not a 2x, but this will be 2x plus 4x, which will become a 6x. So yeah, so when this was also partly, this was also wrong, because as the 2 moved on the other side, it should have had become a positive 2. All right, so continuing over here, now we'll just solve this by factorizing. So this will become x square plus 8x minus 2x minus 16 is equals to 0. And this will become x into x plus 8 minus 2 into x plus 8. Finally, the two values of x would be x equals to 2 and x equals to minus 8.